Hello guys. Good morning. Good morning.
Guess who is here?
We're going to take Carrie to school. Thank you, Tita. And then we're just gonna wait for Dada too. We're going to take Dada to work. How are you two doing?
Okay.
So today marks day 18 for our Remember September series, where we go and vlog every single day for the month of September. Hopefully we get to have a glimpse of what Chef will be doing with her training, but she's crazy busy right now. We're just waiting for her to finish up, and then we will hit.
No.
Very good.
I'm an expert.
You're an expert. You and Kuya are experts. Hey guys, so here's the deal. I'm going to fetch Chef, and most probably I'm going to take her home so that she can rest and do her training activities.
Ayan o. Mama ka dyan. Wala ka ba insurance? Wala ka insurance?
Wala pa po.
Wala ka bang lisensya? Bakit hindi mo nila ibigay yung mga ganyung informasyon na nasa
Ako na kuya. Dali na, kunin na natin. Para mabilis na. Phone number po ng may-ari ng sasakyan.
Yep.
Hey
Alright.
guys, we got into a minor car accident.
Oh, that's exciting.
Is that a Fortuner?
Yes, it's
A Fortuner backed
so-
up into us in a U-turn. So
Sorry.
we had to run after the guy, and
He wouldn't even stop for.
he wouldn't even stop. We were running after him, and then when we were talking to him, he just wants us to forgive him and just let it pass. But luckily, everyone's not damaged.
We weren't even damaged. My
We're
God,
not. We're,
that was very near me.
It was very near Kelly. It wasn't really a big crash. He was backing up.
And he just didn't do anything.
He was backing. We were at a U-turn and we were behind him. And for some reason, he was backing up. Maybe he wasn't able to do a full U-turn.
Yeah,
he was backing up.
He didn't, because there was a car in front of him, and because he's too big, he can't.
Because he's too big,
Oh,
he couldn't
freaking
U-turn
U-turn.
properly. And we were trying to beep our horn and let him know that we're behind, but he did not take notice, so he just backed up on us. But Aowen just got some scratches, so it's nothing
Thankfully,
major. It's not. We weren't shook. We weren't shook, but of course we were worried for a second. But we got the name of the owner of the car, because turns out he's just a driver.
Here's the funny thing. I was trying to call all the police station phone numbers in my phone, but I couldn't locate anyone It's either it's not working or it kept ringing. So I don't know what's
People-
going on.
It's in the middle of the night, so I guess people-
Still, I mean, traffic management, there should be a phone number where, we can actually just call in and have somebody to ask help from.
Hey guys, just got home. Kelly went back to work. It's so frustrating what happened earlier, because we always take pride into the fact that we're very careful drivers, in that we try to avoid accidents as much as we can. However, unfortunately, at this time, I guess you could say it was unavoidable. What worries me now is whether or not we would actually hear from the owner of the car tomorrow, and it's already giving me anxiety. Honestly, all the hassle that will come along with it, because I just hope that it's going to be an easy transaction. What happened was, finally we convinced the driver to tell us who the owner is and let us talk to him. So I talked to the person, who turns out also lives within the same neighborhood, and he reminds me of our landlord. So I think he's also from the military, because everyone in where we live is from the military. So maybe we can talk to him decently. But yeah, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm going to try and talk to him and just take care of this once and for all. I don't really know how. This is not really my area, but we'll see. We'll see. It's actually a great time for me to show my application of what I've learned today, because today I actually went through values and culture training for my company. And values and culture training, it's a workshop where you get to assess your beliefs, your behaviors that may or may not be helping you in terms of doing your job, and also in terms of achieving the company's goals. It all sounds so corporate-y when I describe it, but they actually taught us things that we might actually apply in our real lives. One thing that we actually learned from the day is called the mood elevator, and it's actually my assignment to talk about this to someone. So this is my assignment done already by talking to you guys. So it's called the mood elevator. Not sure if you can read it. And I hope you can read it. Basically, it's like this scale that sort of depicts what mood you are in right now, and it keeps you in check on where you are and where you think should be the best mood to be in. One of the main principles that they taught us is about being aware that your performance is affected by your mood, or not only your performance at work but also your reactions. I just realized I still have my ID. But also your reactions to certain things. Like, say for example, this car accident that I just experienced just now. Your reactions to stimuli around you depends on your mood, and your mood is actually shaped by your thoughts, the thoughts that you live by every day in your life. So this mood elevator, so the very bottom says depressed. That's the very worst mood you could ever be in. I hope my camera is actually much better for you to see. But it's depressed, and then angry, hostile, stressed, burned out is the third layer. Self-righteous is the next. Judgmental or blaming, which, in the company, in the workplace, there's a lot of that. Then defensive, insecure, worried, anxious, irritated, bothered, impatient, frustrated. And then the middle point is curious, interested. If you still want to be positive, it's the lowest that you could ever be. If you only stay curious and interested in what's going on, then you're still above water, so to speak. And then next is flexible, adaptive. There's sense of humor. There's patient or understanding. There's appreciative, hopeful, optimistic, resourceful, creative, innovative, wise, insightful, and the highest one is grateful. Meaning to say that if you're always grateful in your life, you tend to make better decisions, you tend to build better relationships, I suppose, and you would tend to perform better in life. I suppose that's it. So earlier, when I was just trying to internalize what happened, I was in the worried, anxious phase, as I've told you. But instead of just dwelling in that level to which feels like we're drowning, it's still best to stay curious and interested. Meaning to say, right now, what's bringing me anxiety is whether the owner of that car would even get back to us. But let's remain curious and interested for now and see what's going to happen tomorrow and not let this affect my whole night because it's about to. It's actually about to. And I actually have some stuff that I need to do for tomorrow that I need to focus on as well. So I hope I'm able to show you or depict what this actually really stands for. And I hope I could actually apply this in my everyday life, not only just, a few hours after training. There's also other concepts that they have described, which may be for a later point. But for now, thank you for this, because instead of staying worried and anxious, I am going to be like neutral for now. Hey guys, just an update on my mood elevator. So I mentioned earlier that I told myself to be curious and interested. I don't need to be in the lower range right now because I actually need to focus on something else. I actually have a very important training tomorrow. This time I'm the one conducting it, and it's not about values and culture. It's actually about something more difficult. I'm not a trainer. I've also already intimated they have a lot of social anxiety. So training and social anxiety combined, it's not a very good combination. So I just want to share to you that it actually helped that I forced myself to a more positive level of thinking so that I could lessen the stress that I actually am already feeling before the accident, because I have to spend this time preparing for this training that I have to do tomorrow, because I was given a shorter period of preparation than I would have liked. So again, it's an application with this thing that I've learned about the mood elevator. When I heard that I'm going to conduct a proper training among people who might know the same, if not more than me, I was pretty much stressed and burnt out. That was what I was really feeling at the time. But I configured myself to be more curious and interested. So I think I'm in a very, very good mood right now in terms of my stress levels. And I'm actually preparing my training right now. As you can see, it's actually all prepared. That's the thing, because I'm not a trainer. I'm just given this deck that I have to present. And I know, given that the people are also very knowledgeable, I know that the questions that will come will not really be easy, and I really need to prepare myself. So it was what I planned to share with you guys in the first place. How, as a person with anxiety, it's sometimes limiting for a person also with, some potential to be able to try other things like training or sharing knowledge and just pretty much engage with people. So it's another struggle that I am working with right now this week. So there. Kelly, I think she's, going back to the car accident. If you must know, Kelly and I were actually very anxious people, especially Kelly. I mean, when we're together, I have to even her out because she's the one who gets more stressed. And I may seem chill, but if I'm alone or on my own, I'm an anxious person as well. I haven't shown her this. We haven't talked about this as well. So maybe she would learn about it. She would learn something new from it. So there, just doing great. Despite the car accident that we had, pretty chill. Still waiting for what's gonna happen in the morning. Hey guys,
Good morning.
good morning. Kelly's just
I just
gotten
got
home from work, so our day is finally done. So,
I'm still in shock.
yeah,
Uh,
She has a lot of feelings.
Overflowing.
When she arrived, we inspected the damage closer. It's actually worse
Than what we
that
expected.
we initially expected because the paneling of the bumper is a bit loose now.
Yeah.
So we really need to have some accountability for the damage.
We thought
So,
it's just gonna be like some
the few-
scratches.
Several scratches, but yeah.
Have you seen the part below? It actually has. I mean, the paint has been ripped off.
Okay.
So
So we'll show you maybe when it's light later. We'll show you the damage. So
well, we're just thankful. Thank you, Abba. Thank you, universe, for keeping us safe. Still, we actually thought that.
we thought it's gonna be bad.
yeah,
Because
and-
we really see the car going to us.
Yeah.
But he was just heading slow. But it's a big car, so
Yeah, it was a big car. It's a Fortuner as compared to a hatchback.
yeah.
And
So, they had some damage as well, but it's not that.
yeah, it's just a
grave on their part.
scratch. I mean, it's just like a paint scratch. He was actually. I felt like. Well, we felt like that he was trying to escape, and I kept honking the horn and kept uttering his plate number.
For the
And-
dash cam.
Yeah, for the dash cam, which
I think it didn't work. Because I
sadly.
tried looking at the footage, but it wasn't there. I don't know if the card got damaged, but you can check it again because I just checked it on the computer.
Right,
It just says 0 files. So
I hope so. I hope we can have a better view of the
Yeah.
files
And,
because that's the only evidence we have so far. He was actually a little slow. He was hesitant a bit. He was trying to escape, but you feel that he's adamant about it,
yeah,
and he was also at a bit of a shock, most likely because.
is he in shock? It looks like he's like spaced out.
So isn't that
I don't know. Maybe he is. But
Because it was maybe it was his first day, and
that's what he said.
really
It's actually he's new.
there. And then, I mean, the presence of mind is there. I'm very thankful that we're both okay. Nothing really wrong happened. Okay, it kept blowing up. Except for the fact, of course.
That are, you know what? Everything we own sucks.
Because they're
Our
pretty
camera
cheap.
stand is always dropping our phone.
They're pretty cheap. Because maybe we should get something
Yeah,
more quality. Anyway,
and our dash.
they're on their dash cam, so I'm thinking of getting a better dash cam that has great quality at night, because that's where we usually travel.
Can I ask you something?
What is it?
What do you know exactly what to do when we get into an accident?
I don't.
I don't either. I'm just tired.
Yeah, she's
I'm just tired
She's
because
so exhausted.
I had a long day.
And then this added up to that long day.
So you do it.
So for now, we shall bid you adieu. This has been Kelly.
And chef,
Together we are
Pinay Lesbian Moms, telling you that life's too short to wait to live the life that you want to live.
And be the change that you want to see. And keep on being grateful. We'll see you
Safe
again.
driving.
Safe
Drive
driving.
safely. Drive safely.
And pray.
Bye.
Take care.